Facebook, please permit me to use this music to entertain my fans. I have no copyright on it. Thank you.
Akọwa agba nke gba nke gba onye ọbụla dewe egwu Aya se sempe ya. Egwa chagito. Agwa isimo. Agwa isimo. Agwa afamo. Agwa afamo. Aya aya se sempe ya. Egwa se sempe ya. Egwa se sempe ya. Aya se sempe ya. Egwa chagito. Egwa chagito.
Ekene m nwoke ekene m nwaanyị asị m onye bili onye bili adụ nwoke mana adụ nwaanyị mma were unu malụ mmọnwụ ọ maazị ezumezu eke enwe ekwensu ọnya wee ekene m nwoke nọ ebe a kene nwaanyị na ebe a wee na-asị ụtụtụ ọma efelechi ọma efife ọma wee na-asị ka chi bọọ depending the time zone ụlọ ka anyị si eme ya igbo sikwe n'ike and igbo anyị na-ana na ya makwe ka ọ na so as I welcome you, please may you welcome others. This is Maazi Ezumezu aka enwe ekwensu ọ bụla nwa bọyị na-ekwu na ọ ga na-ekwu. Today's program is a different program. Today's program is not about the struggle of Biafra we are in. It's about who we are. Onye ka anyị bụ, onye ka ndị Igbo bụ. On today's program. And today's program must be very interesting. I must be honest with you. Because Maazi Dibia we do the teaching. And we even like about this Maazi Dibia. Everything on the ekwu, go and verify. And even could go. I na feel ka ọ na-eme. I feel even men in the kingdom. Maazi Dibia gwara I say that see that now. Na Igbo. Na ndị ofe mmanụ na nwanne ka anyị bụ. Mụ na asị how? Kedu? But ị na-anya ka o si akụzie na-afụ ka iwe si agị na-afụ na ihe nwa amadi a na-ekwu wee eziokwu Chineke nke wee eziokwu ka ọ na-ekwu na ọ gbanyere ihe niile ọ na-ekwu ukwu n'eziokwu. Instead, we should be so happy with him for letting us to know our history, for educating us free of charge, for telling us who we are free of charge. Guess what happened? He is receiving death threats. Death threats. That tells you how myopic I did, how evil I did. This guy is teaching us history. The history we didn't know. They didn't taught us in school. The history that if you want to know today, if you went to research, you have to spend a lot of money. But it's giving us free of charge. We should be so happy with Maazi Dibia. And the rest of them, and the Nnamen, also, and Igbo. These three guys are doing wonderful. Ekenem. Also, ana m ekwu so Igbo wa n'aka na iwe ọma, Igbo n'aka ekpe iwe ọma, Igbo n'ilu iwe ọma, ndụ nka ebe anọba. Onye ọbụla na-achọwa ya enwe ada n'ihi na ọchụ nwa ọkụ nwa ada nwa ọkụ nwa ọsọ. Onye si n'isi wa ya awa aja ya ebeta isi weta ihe n'ihi ya were na-eme anyị na-eme. n'ije ụzọ ya wụ ụzọ mmiri ọma wụ ụzọ nkụ n'ụzọ nkụ na-echi echi. Ndị ọbụla na-achụba anaghị etigbu those people. Enwenye m akike nga meni wee na-ebu si na anaghị etigbu ụwa n'afọ ndị na ndị ana. N'oge adụrụ anya ya ka I bring Maazi Dibia teaching up, and we have to go back to English. And nke okwuche like ọ nọ Latinly ebe anyị na-wee nweta a kind of history adult dilute on there we pass over the message before the Ezenly. With all due respect, we respect so much. Ọgọwa na mmadụ na-anụ ụwa ana ị na-afịa na ọ obere nwa ka ọ bụ, but onye dị ya n'ime okenye ihe niile ọ na-ekwu kwụ ọtọ. So as I welcome you, please may you welcome others. You know my page, I have a small page, but my message go far and wide. You guys have to know. Or the Facebook is fighting. Nna mechie that ụzọ. Sorry, my son. So, ọnọlụ before Ezenli Chukwuemeka Ezenli eze ya adịo wee gwara nke wee eziokwu wee tiwa aka Igbo nsugbe. Before na mụ na agụ na abọ, we are talking about God. God wee wụkwa nwa Jacob nke isii ka nke ịsaa. But ọ obodo wee kọwaa ya gosi na mmadụ na anụ ụwa na okenye abịago bịa kọwaa ba iwe something kpuchiri ekpuchi. Ọbịa ntụ ọ na-emepe ya. Ọka mepe chekwa ya ọkwa nwanyị ka o ji emepe ya wee na-aga. Even those people anyị na-ekwu ma Shekili ma Isoko ma Ulobo anọghị abịa echewe echi gosiko na ihe nwa amadi a na-ekwu wee eziokwu Chineke. Anyị ma mgbu oge ka anyị kpọta Maazi Dibia na teaching ya before I go na nke Ezenli. What is very important. And if you are here, you want to join me, the link is there. You can come up and say your mind. Udo.
The prof. Yes. The prof. Anabamba seven and one damn professor. Okay, welcome back again. Daddy Biko Rapumaka Kanzweike. You put my teachings in a book. My dear, which one will I write? Which means the book will contain series. Because only writing about Agu, maybe one book is for Agu. And that's why I thank our brothers who got me that that latest laptop they brought, so that it will enable me to be using this new software called Speech to Text. Thank you, Adola. Thank you, my darling. So what are we trying to do? We are not here to live in a divide and conquer. I know many people have been sabotaged in the time past, but we will never forget that there comes a time we were one people living under one umbrella. So I am commissioned to start writing and releasing books by 2024/2025. I will try and release as much as possible. But you know, writing and editing takes time. And that is why I'm releasing my knowledge on video. Thanks to social media, we are hosting our own website very soon. If you check www.maazidibia.org, you can see the website has been hosted. We are trying to complete the write-up so that you can access the sites. We envision that if you want to do consultation, you can just go to maazidibia.org, you book for consultation. The notification will come with the wizard in my phone and notify me that somebody wants to do alpha, and I will post your request to a Dibia that is available if I am not available. We are trying to bring spirituality into a digital master class. It will take several funding, because to build a site like this, I know how much we will spend. All these plugins cost money. But it's a vision we must achieve in our lifetime, so that generations to come will see us and celebrate our comradeship. If you want to do spiritual work like water settlement, you click under the website, water settlement. It will ring in the consulting room. The Dibia that is in charge of water settlement will pick up and attend to you. If you want to do your chi and the ikenga, the Dibia in charge will be notified via a wizard infused in the website. This is what we are envisioning to do, and we've started it. We've hosted the site already. You can check www.maazidibia.org. We are going to take over the same packaging the white men used to spread their lies in our land. That's the same thing we are going to use. We will give everything in our power. I told my Yoruba brothers, if you know who is Obatala, you begin to debunk every lie the white man told you that the Igbos and the Yoruba are not brother. Obatala can give you a very valuable understanding of our brotherhood. If you understand the concept of Alpha, why Alpha is called Efa, and why everything in Efa is the same thing in Alpha, you will know that they lied to us, that we are one family. Say this to our brother from the Jukun tribe, the Gala, the Efik, the Bibio, the Akoi, the Shekiri, the Urobo. One family, one practice. How do we know that we are brothers? Our spirituality is one with just slight disparity. If I enter into a shrine in any Yoruba land, let the Efa priest cast out his bead, and I will understand everything. Odumeji or Bala. And somebody who came from the Caucasus Mountain arrived at our land and saw the discord of perpetual disunity, bringing religion to divide and conquer us. The day you people understand that God is beneath Chuku, that God is beneath Eledumare, that God is beneath Inyankopon, that is when Africa will rise to its full potential. Who is God compared to Chuku? The English transliteration and the meaning for the word God is simply a deity. God is simply a deity. Then in the acronymia interpretation, it symbolizes the three things they intended to steal from us: our gold, our oil, and our diamond. And these people took away this gold, oil, and diamond and told us that vanity upon vanity. They told you it's vanity, but they need it in their land. And they told you, blessed are the poor, for they shall inherit the kingdom of heaven. Ibuewu. The Yoruba will say one thing, I don't know if I will say it correctly. Nkotomo ojuelo. Eni buri reku. They made us that we suffer and suffer until we die. Give me my vanity, it belongs to my ancestor, which means it belongs to me. Give back our land to us, it belongs to us. The church will come in a village and take about acres of land and say they are building an auditorium. There is no pipe-borne water for the masses. There is no hospital to be provided by them. But they will cover a very vast land. It is time we reclaim all the land they took from us. Is it not yet time that we started speaking out? I see great revolution coming, but revolution can never be complete if emancipation is not complete. It is those that are emancipated that will initiate a movement for revolution. It is high time we started raising armies, that we break protocols of propinquity in all cadres and mantras of earth, to raise a holistic change that enough is enough. O Zugo, O Tuto, O Tuto. You don't do, una don't do lie give us. Why is it that the schools you build as a church, we the masses that contributed for it cannot afford to pay its school fees? If we must act, the act must come now. Listen to my background. You hear children singing Ave Maria. When Chinese Naya, Naifa Nemen Africa. Now Maazi na go to a computer. Never. Children yana wait to a computer. Na go no den so. Never. Avechi in account. You see? This is the level of madness Africa has been reduced to. A Chinese student of 6 years has begun to understand Python programming. Who told you that? That's why when you people keep on calling me, Maazi, I need to hear from you. I told you, you don't need me to excel. Whoever gave you that knowledge that you need your fellow human being to stand firm is a liar from the pit of hell. You need to know the knowledge of self and how to commune with your ancestor, and everything you want will manifest. You don't need me. We've gratified the Dibias and the pastors so much that we fail to gratify God. Rather, we gratify people. You are talking about Chukwu. Instead of you to follow Chukwu, you are following the person that told you about Chukwu. That is why pastors can easily make money. Ave Maria. Na anwa haji kwa banaga anwu na eme ka ochabu Maazi ebucha blue n'isi ka ndị ala na-apụ. Mana ụmụaka nọ na China na amụ ka esi wee mee mining, and after 10 years you think that the Chinese will not come and become the boss in the companies, where this one will be cleaners. and you are not thinking. I told you people, anybody teaching you men and end with Idokwechigi, then you are a fool. We should see Omenana beyond Dokwechi Luolum Mili. No, Omenana is science. If we created Alpha, the divinity of all divinity, the answer to all answers, then we can give you probability of certainty. Pythagoras theorem, Planck's constant, Picard iteration, Tartaglia's principle, function of function, triple the integral differential, all are intertwined in Alpha. We should begin to see the need to involve all these things for science and technology. Who needs in a bed, Dibia, a meleba na be a kuogologo, a kijolum sendum, onwaronye yebu. Malundi chege, onwaronye yebu. We should begin to look at how do we use ordinana to invent things, invention, innovation, sustainable innovation. How do we build our own car, but not a car that will be using fuel, a car that will be running on water? We begin to revere the concept of Agu so that our pineal gland will begin to work. The time has come when Europe and America will release our young youths. The best of our best is wasted in abroad. We must see Omenana beyond that is not where it ended. How do we make phones? How do we telepathy? How do we engage in levitation so that we can build pyramids again? We must look at everything possible. Then Omenana is no longer relevant in 21st century. You should not limit Omenana to nyechini obutechiguno. In the trilogy of Alpha, of Agu, we understood the concept of Abiankata. Wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. For procreation and invention. When you begin to look at problem, we begin to think of innovative ways to do recycling. How do we recycle all the waste that is blocking all the waterways in Africa? That is when the Agu begin to work. Your pineal gland begin to give you intrinsic empirical solutions. Every day in a dokwechigi, every day in a dokwechigi, itache wina obeleba. I told you, build me a school in 5 years. If we don't have a program that is worth $50 million, man, we have the best of brains in Africa. We only lack a common enabling environment to harness them and unleash the potential in them. Imagine when we come to a school and I will dip your name abafago, abagodu gafago, abatal gafago, abal gafago. Arolo gagu. Only for each na fagu. Na fagu. Alutalo gagu. Agu give we me put be fire nalo. I will go fund every research in them. In the ancient time, do you know that every man in the house na walong we afa? Am I lying? Nam keki me. Bye. Nagoda Bafa. Every man in Motare Bafa. Ijabeloka. Isiba Tregebuya. In the ancient time, every father is the chief priest of the house. every house, the father is the chief priest. Before you fail, you speak life into your children. But then you speak life. But as a night, na se mulumba. Okay, now why na enwezi? Nwere ike ịtụtụrụ phone or hana phone. Ka ịjụtafa kedalụ si dị bubai ọ na-akọlụ gị aja mbene na ịma na Jizọs ewelugo ọnọdụ ife ndị a niile ọ dị nke o nwere ọkpọsu wepụ ọnụ. Anyị na-anwụzi ka ọkụkọ. Mgbe gboo alụ ka ọ bụ na nwoke tụrụ ime mmadụ ya enyi dị ọkpala ya. Nụrụ ife nkwu nwoke adịghị enyi nwa ya, mmadụ adịghị enyi nwa ya. Or asị mmadụ adịghị enyi. You can never bury your children in ancient time. It's a taboo. The father standing between the gap, the parents standing between the gap, the land of the dead and the living for their children. Parents goes extra mile to make sure the posterity of their children is unquenchable. But Kita, welcome to 21st century when ignorance is at its pirates. Parents are burying their children. How dare us? And they told you Jesus is life. Alo kuse kaidendo. Our parents have buried their children because the land has been defied. The things that are binded off together has fallen apart. The center can no longer hold. Nobody in the ancient time, if a man wakes up and he was told one of his sons died, the first thing he will ask, how possible that it is impossible? You see a man speaking to his ancestors, what have you told me to do which I have not done? Have I ever soiled my hand against human or against the spirit? You cannot take my child. Cause be me to bury my child in my time. We spoke to death and death disappeared. We spoke to death and death disappeared. Onu gi libi gole libi. Onu ora akuki eji gwa nwu okwu ogbo oso. Ye bi ligoli fe ni no obodo unu na aso. Obodo unu na asa eke mana iji eke eme pepe soup. Na asi atinye ku ose ka otu ya o. O na edede go obi ya melu gi ose. I na eri ife ndi bu unu na aso nso. Onu aki eji si onwu gba oso ogbo oso. My people perish due to lack of knowledge. You cannot speak to death and death disappear because you are filled with defilement. You've defied the land. You've defied the cosmos. You've defied your fellow human. The earth cannot yield increase to you again. Your words hold no value. When you chant in the voice of the spirit, they see an ignorance of fake talking. Who told you that? Our ancestors did not believe that. The first thing our ancestors will ask is Naginime. No, was saying, I'm going to Obob to get one and over the tears, see or getting them over that capo. Over there to be Sivabiano, can you find a long one? Or if I ball. Katami if I am was Sibelia. Nobody if I am no, you check it in. If ever number one, a could say, no, you knew from now to Anya Wadida. Obunam we at Terola, Macanosinola Corna Lalo, or man no Abundaka Kunundi Hour. Ejimono Ogwa, Anama Tulunus, Anama Walun, or Janama Maluned. Ebumalo, Omalonia Mejimunkonia, Menukam Sinon beat, death listening to their voices, and death disappears. How many of us can challenge the authority of death when we don't even understand the concept of a mong? Mong. How many of us will foresee things that will happen to their family before it occurs? Itete n'ụlọ ụtụtụ nwoke bụ nwoke ya ebugodo ụzọ gbaa afa jụọ ese ndụ ụmụ ya niile jụọ ma o dekwele udo obi. Ọ bụ na ọnwụ na-ada ada ifu ka ọ pụrụ n'afịa eke, he will go out to the market. When he see that death is coming, he will go out to the market and buy goat. And the man will make a statement saying, should this death come, may they take the livestock and spare my family. Itetola, I said, Daddy, come, oh, the sheep have died, oh, the ram have died. I said, don't touch it. The man put off here, Jebe Bono, Pulo Buzo Kondi, if I never can. Sifadalun, Makiti Wanuman, Rapo Madabem, Obuquanuman, no, Sosike Mebolili, Nebupulufong. Now, in the climax of ignorance, you think it's by building for decking. You can't even keep livestock in your house, and you think they cannot pick you off. I challenge you today, buy even if it is one goat or one ram, for restitution of your head, and send it to your grandparents in the village. Be paying them every month to be feeding them. In case death comes to your family, let them see something to carry and leave you. Coffee for ye wello, bobala, rapoge. That's why in every of our setting, our ancestors made room for where livestock will be kept, for it to serve as restitution in case of eventuality. Manunu nemo ibo, elocho no iswafia nine, igola, ibalana, ifwebe de la bosse, ibutuo grisi. Ibutuo obu netendo, sekatapila butu sie fani na icholelo an edifice, anumpama, nchoncho yibe mota, kiji asulu ndi ichie. Ibutu ebe chwaja nage fadi wedebo odogu. When the people destroy that which made them holy, what becomes of their existence? A woman cannot break kola because of what? A woman cannot divide her children and eat them alive. The only woman that can break kola is once the woman is no longer seeing her menstrual period. That was the kind of woman you see me collecting it off from yesterday. We call them unnemang. Wanya na funsa ada waji until obulu nemong. Wanya bulu nemong obulu woke. You saw me collecting tree from a woman yesterday. I know many of you know Kachamalo should not even ask, why did Maazi collect tree from a woman? Because she's no longer a normal woman. Oblugonemong. That's why you see her wearing a red cap. When a woman becomes of age, to ascertain that she is now of the male energy, and for those using the word Ezewani, may I put it to you that never in the history of Igbo land have a woman become a king. So I don't know where that name came from. But that will be a teaching for another day. We want to go to Igbo one each lesson. Kedebe Ezewani is important. If I will be Dibia, either Ibu Dibia or you know me me. Dibia can be a man or a woman. A woman has never been a king in Igbo land. From etymology, every answer comes into play. There is no history in Igbo land that a woman has ever be king. Ine-eme dibia, ine-eme owu mmiri, ine-eme igwe, ime igwe, ine-eme amusu, ime amusu, different cadres of calling. Omu dibia, no need of tinye nwanyi. I am an Ipob. A dibia is a dibia. And in fact, dibia nwanyi na adikwu ile kalia, makara muo nwanyi na esikeli nke nwoke ike. The queen of the coast is a different cadre. The queen of the coast is a different cadre. And that is the only person that should use the word. Because the water is made of feminine energy. Until we understand who we are, we must not understand where we are going to. I call you brothers and sisters. May this voice recount and reckon to your ears. May it resonate, meaning that we must take back our land. But I do not implore you to engage in a violence. Rather, I'm asking you to go and think of days. How do you feel when the whole land will be pure and just? Before the arrival of these wicked people into our land, we do not fence our land. Now, Igbo people are using fence to do prison yard and call it home. Fence. We just use ogirisi to mark boundary so that you can commune with your brethren. You will sit in your house and collect food from the other brethren because of the concept of Ebando. If you notice that there is an uprising coming between brothers, should anybody think of any evil against the other, the earth will strike them down. Kita ina wabidozi nwanne gị fence ofu ọbala gị iwelu fence gbabidie isi adịrị anyị mma. Luole mgbe ka nsọpụrụ m ga-awọ ihe eti n'ọnọdụ ifele. Luole mgbe ka nsọpụrụ m ga-awọ ihe eti n'ọnọdụ ifele. Anyị Igbo na-ebezi akwa. The ancient land of Africa is crying. When will my children stop sharing themselves boundary by boundary? The white man gave us border to divide us of our heritage. You are now giving your own bloodline border. Senior brother will build house and use fence and demarcate it against the second brother. How then do we communicate each other? Gate. In the ancient time, there is no need for gate. If I know show bebo, even if I na bebo, other bebo could not be. We tell Guinea Bori. We tell what is theft, and who is even thinking of theft, knowing the repercussion of Ajan, knowing that Ekwensu and Dudo will strike, knowing that by defiling the land, his Ikenga will be weakened. Imelwana Ikenga gada ibribe. So even the thought will never be nurtured in your mindset. The white man introduced many evil in our land. That's why we are reducing our fellow human being to animals. from Obodo. You go to another land, you will miss your home for 7 years. And after 7 years, they will meet you at the border. Walo Galo, initiate you back into the community. Every of your deed will be forgotten. And nobody will ever recount of your wrong deed. But now, the same people that invaded our land told us that it is okay for us to lock up our brothers in a prison yard and even label them condemned criminals. And let me say this, if you are that brother that called me from prison in Enugu, I'm asking you to call me again. Somebody called me in a day I was driving. He said, Maazi, I am in the prison yard and your voice gave me reason to stay alive. Do not stop your work. From prison yard in Enugu. And I remember asking him, how did you get my number? I said, Maazi, I timed the time you used to teach and I always manipulate and sort my way out just to listen to your teaching. From prison yard in Enugu. Ebozioma mlugo prison. Kedebi te no man lu. And that is why when some of you come to my comment to rant or to tag me in a video, I look at you as empty vessels. How can you lock up a fellow human being? Amapia no bi masie bunie masia chupunia masie bochine me ka obula no man. We've reduced our brothers and sisters. Imagine Igbo people calling police for their own brothers. Ibu ewu. And that is why I tell you that if we must do ordinana rightly, we begin to go and restructure our kings. Dini na na-ebunye ogbu eze anyị ga-eje kuzielu ha eziokwu onye na-eje ụka ama nchi eze obodo. You saw what I did in Ekulobia when the king of Ekulobia said he would demolish Oluloeke. Nsi ana m bụ onye na ndụ mana anọ m Ekulobia onwe obi ya bịa kpọrọ m ka ọma na nwoke kwụ. Is Oluloeke not standing? Oluloeke tọrọ oche ezi ya atọ. How dare you people? Onye bunyelu unu okpu anisi. Is Oluloeke not standing? Iche na ọsọ m na-eje ije. Ịma ihe obi na mmadụ chere obodo mmadụ si eze fapụta ka ọfụ. I'm not daring him. I'm daring his ọfọ. Ana m alaka ya na ọfịa. Ọfịa ka na akụkọ ya na ya isi. Ka ọ maa na ọfọ bụ ana. With due respect to his throne. We honor the throne, but if the person sitting on the throne is despicable, we give them work to woto. My next movement will be Sofia. They will hear from me. Sofia, Anamabiabun. One of the days I have been chili Dibia une me hakaja. Dibia was your phone and me. Any shrine uno balaka na ni we from eba oyibo welu no gbagobe aguncho ka maybe any oyibo I never know if I told na jan if na alusi na egbu mmadu. Then what happened to the king? Oja Abuja ka ojo obodo oyibo esizie a document here una anoria isem na alusi adiri ike. Begin to reference your ancestors. That is the greatest thing that will ever happen in your life. Before I went to Aguleri yesterday, I went to my maternal home to receive power. Came back to my own house, received power. Before I left, I went to Aguleri. I became the sign nojo. Everybody was interested to meet me, yes, including the kings. Are you not there? I'm there. Abarake Modogu. We must begin to resonate the issues so that the labors of our hero past will not be in vain. How dare you label your ancestors a curse? How dare you say that they are ancestral curses? People that labored so that posterity will remember you. Who gave you this doctrine of lies? Na network ekwere ka nye gị ego. Enwere m cash n'ụlọ. Network ada na phone. That's what I'm saying. Obra na ma chọrọ inye ego. Network check am try again. We must tell ourselves the truth. The time has come. The time has come for us to retake our land. Matsuga, anytime my live stream is going fine, Mark finds a way to put a stumbling block in my live stream. Mark in one soka. Until you understand that we need to stay as one so that we can fight a better cause. This is not a war that we be actuated by violence. No, I'm talking of intellectual war. When I see a nation whose false sons are becoming priests, that is the first mistake. I repeat, when the white men convinced our people, that is when we lost our glory. After the father comes his first son. Honor hand over the mantle. The first son picks the scepter of authority to drive change in the family. The white man saw this and begin to grab our first sons, induce them in the seminary, and they become priests, cut off a lineage, and cut off a kingship and a priesthood. Comment your location if you can hear me loud and clear. Comment where you are watching me from. Continue, everybody. Comment your location. Yes. Unu put any name your question yerikwa. Unu name your question merikwa. Mana obu na ina me ga na am n'ime TikTok. Evere anya. Comment where you are watching me from. I can see Algeria, Ghana, Lagos, Colombo, USA, Owerri, Dubai. I am in Dobie because it looks like it's getting hot outside. No. Don't worry, put your open, I will eat someone. I'm fine. After I'm not eating since. Nyendocha. That is what it means. In the absence of the father, the first son becomes the authority that controls the spirits. It is high time we bring a change that will last. Let us make a random vote. If you've learned anything and you want me to continue, type continue. If you don't want me to continue, type close. Please, the person typing Port Harcourt, don't use that name Port Harcourt. It's an insult to our ancestor. The name is Igbocha. There is nothing you will do on the earth that will make your mother's soup to be sweeter than that of my mother. Onwere ife magi esigide ofe ka ọtọ ụtọ ka nke mmam. And onwere ife mmam esigide ofe ka ọtọ ka nke mmagi. There is nothing. There is nothing. I pray that I will build a house and I will call you people to come and see. Even if it is one room and parlor, I will invite you people to come and see. Zero fence. We need to understand that the land fights for us, not us fighting for the land. When do we continue? When do we allow ourselves to be a laughing stock? They know our story more than us. And look at what they told you in your Bible. Joshua chapter 1, verse 8. This book of the law will not depart from your mouth. You will meditate in it day and night. Hold on. In a Bible day and night. Iye nwezukwa efe gụta agbụrụ ndị nna gị ochie na omenala fa. Azimakwa, may we not experience evil in our time. Arise and shine, for thy light has come. For those who don't know, the Igbos don't shake 3 times. They actually shake 4 times. I repeat, the Igbos don't shake 3 times. The Igbos don't shake 3 times. We actually shake 4 times. It's 1, 2, 3, then 4. Eke, Oyo, Afo, Nko. Ọwụwa anyanwụ, ọdịda anyanwụ, ugwu na ndịda. Azụ, aka nri na aka ekpe. Everything we do is connotating the cosmological 4 notation. When you want to do it right, there is one concept you must learn. I call it servant leadership. Servant leadership. Servant leadership. Ibu onye ndu mana ị na-ejekwa ozi. Now, until you understand that we need to understand so that we will overstand, then we will not have peace. So for those asking me to speak about marriage, I have decided that it's not yet time for me to speak about that. Because I know it will hurt many people. I repeat, it will hurt many people. But I'm waiting for the day I will be ready to hurt you people on my position on that. Sir? Oh, you were the pocket. You will not disturb them. Okay, I'm sorry, I just need this. Oh, you know go. Oh, we see. Hey. Onye mpia dị ndụ jisikwe ike. Onye mmia dị ndụ jisikwe ike. You may not really know what you have. They might be disturbing you. But the day they die, you will miss that disturbance. Please, for those who are saying they want to invite me to their villages come December, do it on time because my schedule for the end of the year versus New Year is almost filled up. So, but there is a terms and condition. Number one, if I must come, I must be given 1 hour to teach. Number two, you must provide 1 ram, 10 tubers of yam, and 1 fowl with extra money to pay my crew for coming. In my crew, at least 6 people are involved. Number one, my cameraman. Number two, onye na-ebudolu moko. Number 3, onye na-echidelu moji. Number 4, the oja. Number 5, onye na-akụ mgbịrịgba. Number 6, onye na-ama mbem. This is how my crew is. They are my personal assistant. So if I must come, I am coming. Ebunu ya ulugoda akpolokula ba na mbaji neri ofu ọkọ. Ihe ji na tuo maka dibia m na aka ọzọ m. Inye m 1 hour ka m wee bulata isi battery na wire alternator ebe a. Then the rest will be memorable because ọbụrụ m bịa be gị nwola abụba agụ worth 2 million so bịa be gị he may expect ka nna somebody ebudo abụba agụ a ịmara na mmadụ ka ya akwụ no under salary. Oh yeah, akaraka, don't worry, we talk about it in the one them. So when you see me coming, you never do work anya, mana nwoke kwụ n'ọkụ. Inyezie m mic nkwuchi okwu na bunu. A na-ajụ gị ebe ka isi dute ọnya. But if you are inviting me, make sure it did not fall on our for market day. Because every Afro market day in this festive period, I will be in the shrine doing my own beat as a Dibia. So if Afro falls on it, count me off. I repeat, if it falls on Afro, count me off. Unless it falls on Afro by evening, then I may likely come after my priestly duties here. Accept our sincere condolences, my brother Akalaka. Akalaka is the man that gave me full tank. Let me expose you so the world will know. I stopped at a filling station in Enugu, and after Akalaka gave me full tank and asked them to fill my tank to the brim. Thank you for that, Akalaka. Kachuku okike na aja na kweachigi. He said. Ndị Igbo chọọ n'iru Chineke. Ndị Igbo chọọ n'iru Chineke. Chọọ n'iru Chineke mgbe na-abịa. Mgbe na-abịa. Mgbe na-abịa. Hey. The kind of messages I receive is actually encouraging. Let Africans look for the ways of their ancestors. A time will come, we may find the way we will not see. How many of you knows that by using egg to purify yourself from negative energy can save you from visiting the doctor all the years of your life? How many of you man iji akwa jojo onwe gi mwado ne n'ime anyị ma na iji la akwa Igbo jojo onwe gi na o yiri nwele ga akike ya lefu dibia mgbọrọgwụ na mkpa akwụkwọ ụbọchị niile nke ndụ gị ị na-eme ọ bụrụgodo ofu mgbe n'ọnwa. Ka anyị chọọ na eziokwu Chineke ka anyị mara eziokwu, ọ ga-enyere anyị aka ka ndụ anyị too ogologo. We must learn, unlearn, and relearn. What is the difference between Chineke and the Chukwu? Chukwu na Chineke bụ ofu ife. But you must understand that sometimes Chukwu okike tends to expose the duality of his consciousness. I repeat, Chukwu na Chineke bụ ofu ife. But mgbe ụfọdụ Chukwu okike na-egosi onwe ya dịka onye ya agbanwe agwa na abụ nke ọbụla ị chọrọ. Iwe ite akwa enu ibido n'isi gị anti-clockwise. Left hand, not right hand. Right hand means you are tying yourself. Left hand means you are losing yourself from the bond of infirmities, defilement, and uncertainties. Ihe eji aka ekpe wee kochepụ onwe gị nkonko niile si na eji m nke a jụchacha onwe m ana m emegbocha na njacha chi ụwa mee ka okwu ọnụ m dị ile. But before you do that, use the alligator pepper. Chew one, spit it out. Chew one, swallow. So that your mouth will be purified to make decrees. Onugi ezu oke before na go for. Use alligator pepper. Clean your mouth. Spit it out. Chew it again and swallow. Onugi ezu oke when you are making decrees. Iwalozi akwa. Wala kebe sini iji nke kochapu onwuge. Onwu nyanya mpakasi aru. If you are not in Africa, you can even use the egg close to you. Inatakwu no ime wite akwa nke zuru oke. Ikwucheche okwu si n'iti kocheche onwe gị luo n'obe ọba. Ịpịawa dị akwa n'iru gị, ịwụfee ya, ị gaa 9 steps ma ọ bụ 7. 9 steps ma ọ bụrụ na okwu ndụ ka ị kwuru. Anything that has to do with life should be done in 9. But generally, you march 7 steps forward without looking back. Our indigenous cultural practices hold more life than the empty things they brought to us by the Caucasians. When you begin to purify, for those of us who are wealthy, and you know that you are now into full of menan, begin to prepare so that if you come home for Xmas, you can now be involved in the Zenozo title. It's a thing of pride. If you live in skyscrapers, break it in your house, outside your door. Jump over it, walk 7 steps or 9 steps. Then as the case may be, give it some few minutes. Wipe it off with water and salt. I repeat, wipe it off with water and salt. But note, whenever you perform cleansing, always wash your hand with a running water. You get why? Mgbe ọbụla ịjụchala ọrụ akwụ, kwa aka gị na mmiri na-agba ọsọ, mmiri na-eru eru. I think I've done so well today. It is, the time check is 21 minutes after 4. But I've not eaten this morning. When you use an egg, you speak life into it. You must have used alligator. One seed of alligator inside your mouth. Chew it and said, with this, I am purifying my mouth so that it will be active when I make a decree. You say it in your own language. I You spit it out. You chew another alligator pepper seed and swallow. You say the second statement. You swallow. Then you bring out the native egg or any egg as the case may be. You begin to speak life into it. See the mystery of the egg. I will say it in English and I will say in Igbo. The mystery of the egg is that Nayamara mongi mwakwa kwa akwa mugi nyamelichi bula agwalibo yari. Akwa nyamara mongi mwa okoko kwa okoko mugi nyamelichi bula igbo yari. Nyamelaji emegi eji eweke eme ife siri ike ka ọ dị mfe. Eji nke agodo n'ụbọchị dịka taa ka ndụ m zuo oke. Nna m ka ime. Ya mere nji na-ekwu na m eji gị kpụcha onwe m ka m wee pụta ife. anti-clockwise. If it is about life, if you have a strange dream about death, 9 times. If you want to do general cleansing, 7 times on your head, anti-clockwise, then use it and clean every part of your body. You break it and you march off. Please, people should not abuse Chukwu Nwobo Okoye. Afonwa, thank you for the logo. Afonwa is the man that gave us this logo, the one that you see in my DP now. Afonwa is a graphic designer. If you have any job for graphics, meet Afonwa. Thank you. Nay. Because I think I've tried myself. No, check, I'm concluding. I have tried it today. And I hope that they will leave this video so that generations to come will review it. Very soon, when our site is ready, I transfer chakwa ifa nine nankai. Maka nunu funa nkuzi ankuzi. Maka mongu na fe we to here. Na nkuzi mundo oso dikwa iche iche. They have removed about 100 of my teaching from TikTok. Now, at this point in time, the body is weak. I need to take my rest. And I hope you must have learned 18 or 2. Having said that, it is high time I drew the curtain. Kachukwu Okike, onye na-eme first record mfe. Ebunye m opu nso na-agọlọgọ fọndụ n'ọfa arụ ike. Ana m ekwubi okwu tata, ọrụ ofu onye mmụọ dị be nna m. Arọ. Gị bụ akpụ, gị bụ ogugu, gị bụ ovuve, gị bụ ihe ojii. Zunu kunu gbaite. Oge ogugu nji ara mmiri arụ ụmụ anụ ka. Ogbu opi nne nwaanyị na arụ ụmụ ajana. Oge ajana ukwu na ndụ. Oge ihe ojii na ndụ mmụọ na-agụ arụ. Oge ofufu ụmụ obelekwu, oge ara akpụ ube na agwụ ya. Oge mmụọ niile dị na mgbamgba a si unu bịa itekunu melụ m amala. N'isi niile bụ ndị na-anụ olu m. Kozienu fa chebefa ka ebo na asụsụ dị iche iche kwuo okwu ọma n'isi fa. Zanu m ebele mgbe m nọ na mkpa, ana m asụ ọfọ n'isi fa taa. Si na ọbọ na-agọ n'isi fa bụ ọbọ aga n'ihu na ọbọ ndụ, ebe akụ akụ na ebe enwe enwe. Ana m ekwubi okwu si na ọsọ okwu ekwuche enwe iyi na ọ ya agala anyị na eke na oyo na abụ na nkwọ na ava chukwu na aja ala. Anyanwụ na-agbara m na-ekpere isi ude m niile na-ekwu. Ana m agọdị ya n'ọfọ si na okwuche nwe oyi bụ nke eke bụ eziokwu. Na mgbịrịgba mara na ezi dị iche ogene ka a na-akụrụ arọ bụ n'agụ unu eme ka ọ pụtara m ive. Ọba na-agọta anyị bụ ọvọ ndụ, ọba arụ isi ike, ebe akụ akụ na ebe enwe enwe na-aba chukwu na aja ala. Ise 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 na-atụpụ nzu ka ọfọ sị n'ibia la. This is where I draw the curtain. Ebe a ka m na-emechi ozi ọma m tata ka m jezuo n'ike na ọnwa mmadụ ka m bụ ka chi fonu.
So ụmụnne m, onye aka akpọ Maazi Dibia. Ị gaa na Facebook ị ga-enweta ya Maazi Dibia. Ị gaa na TikTok ọnọdụ ya, na YouTube ọnọdụ ya. Now, anyị ga-agazi na preaching onye na Guleli. About 10 minutes preaching. And we have a lot of things so okwu. We have the evidence, everything there. We have the evidence. Ka anyị gbapụ na ya ọsọ. Ka anyị gaa na preaching onye na Guleli. Before Eze Chukwuemeka nri. A na-ekwu ekwu, a na-eme eme.
I repeat, and I stand to be voted. To recount, capital. When dog is so what will I asking this to go make it. See, do monitor, I don't need to. I don't need to. I'm not on the channel. And look at it, I call out to pass it. See, do another. Daughter, where the all slaves happened there from Brazil and also. Don't boy establish a new kingship, just like what we see in UK today. The royal house of the UK does not belong to UK. Have you heard it before? Yeah. Now, Queen Elizabeth had royal England. Queen Elizabeth royal Germany. They imposed the kingship against the English people and they are ruling. Same it is na Nibu. The ancient Hebrew people came from Hebrew kingdom, present day Aguleri, passing through the Abana Abiyosu na Omambala, entering Orimi. Diversing the activities all over space of the Africa, and you tell me this Israel here, to my point. Fiona Pinama Bambani and Yesu
That's me went there.
Ever Bobuka, the Obi that have stood the test of time. Obuka, Obu that have stood the test of time. Even Jasian Ibonasian no Ibabro no Ibabromaso. And I will move it a mere door. Macanala na Obi Wasi, Kunu Nantu no Kunu, Naya Maluko. Israel. When Israel were to talk to Tamora, was Sanki annual force, not to Tamora, Mubaka Jofo. He had to talk up and go up about it. Instead of what Cambodia and Mutasiali and White Jersey. But I've not made any teaching. Can you venture the I am challenging the Igbo world. I'm a son of Igbo. Giving a Bundibo. Build me a school of research. Can go soon a bonus. And in 5 years, I want to have a computer and Igbo. Burn me alive. I hereby conclude my statement.
Ejirimara ndị bụ Igbo dị omimi. Ejirimara ndị bụ Igbo megịnị? Onye ọbụla bụ onye Igbo n'ebe anya n'ime mmụọ ka ọ jụba onwe ya onye dị ka m bụ. Ọ nwere ụmụ akwụkwọ Aguleri ebe a na-eme dị mma. I will ask the batch of Papu. Can I never know what the animal was? I got no you for one of one you and okay. 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 Yeah? You are uniform. Okay, Mr. Wade. All right. Onye kwa bia kwa bani agwa anyị ebe o si na okay, Mr. Wade. Iya betul. Ah, bagaimana edit? Mana me?
Abang ni kena mulu. Abang bu moba cukup semaga. Abang bu nyo keni boleh sini Aguleri. Even jika tani visio pun kasi. Iye matarani keji wecha kwa jirimara Aguleri. I say walk with Jirimara no one. Or even you even about culture.
nke bụ ibe eji wee mara obodo ọbụla nọ n'ala Igbo nọ n'Afrịka nọ n'ụwa niile nwere njirimara eji wee malụba. Ịbịakwa n'obodo anyị bụ Aguleri, anyị nwere njirimara nke eji wee mara anyị maka na njirimara bie na-akọwapụta onye ebe mmadụ bụ. Njirimara Aguleri bụrụ ndị Aguleri ibe mmiri bụrụ n'azụ maka na ewepụ njirimara ndị obodo anyị a, onye Igbo na onye Aguleri ka ị bụ, ọ jụọ gị ebee ka Aguleri dị. Mana maka njirimara anyị ka ọ ga-abụ mkpụrụ ebe ọ bụla kwụsị si onye ọbụla na abụ m onye Aguleri, egbupụrụ m okwu. Mana anyị na-anya n'ụwa taa anyị ga-afụ ka ụwa si aga. Ụka abatago, oyibo abata, onweghị onye mara njirimara ya. Onye ọbụla chọrọ ka ọ dị ka ndị ọcha, ka anyị na-ekpe ndụ dị ka ndị ọcha. Ị ga-afụ onye bi n'Ọnịcha, bi n'Ọka, bi na Aguleri, mana asụ asụsụ Aguleri ọ mara asụ, mana Aguleri ọ mara ya. Onye ka anyị ji bịa taa ka anyị kpatụ aka n'ibe bụ njirimara ndị Aguleri anụnwa. Ekene m na-agara ndị kwuru okwu tupu anyị abịa. Ndị nna m ukwu na ndị nne m ukwu, ekenere m unu. Amụtakwa m ọtụtụ ihe n'aka unu maka na ibe na-agụ bụ History and International Studies. So mgbe onye ikpeazụ na-ekwu okwu ya adọka m. Ofu njirimara ndị Aguleri chọrọ ịkpatụ aka bụ asụsụ ndị ibe anyị. Anyị n'anya efo na asụsụ anyị na-anaza ana. Onye ọbụla kpọbazi n'ime oyibo, ịbụ nwatakịrị kpọbazi ya sị ya nna kedu ọla, ọ sị gị I am fine, dịka nne m ukwu si wee kwuo. Enweghịzi onye ọ ga-abụ ezi ya kedu ọla, ọ sị gị na ọ dị mma. Maka gịnị? Ndị nne na nna anyị ejiri ozi asụsụ anyị azụ anyị. Ndị dịrị Igbo si na ọ bụ na anyị bidoro sọba asụsụ Igbo n'oge ga-abịa mgbe asụsụ Igbo ga-ana, ọ bụrụ ikpe echefuru echefu. Ị gaa n'obodo ndị Hausa, gaa n'obodo Yoruba, gakwụkwọ okwu mana ike onye Aguleri bịara ya n'ụzọ ọsụmadịkọ oyibo. Ị na-ajụta onwe gị ajụjụ sị onye a ọ dịkwa onye ibe anyị? Mana asụsụ Aguleri bụ nnukwu ibe, nnukwu njirimara ndị Aguleri. Ebe ọ bụ na m bụrụ onye Aguleri nụkwara asụsụ Aguleri, nsị a nwanne m nwoke na onye a bụ nwanne m nwaanyị, nje kwuru ya nwunye ya na-abịa. N'ebe anyị na-agụ akwụkwọ, ana m agụ na Chukwu Emeka Ọdụmegwu Chukwu University Igbarịa. Gịnị ka anyị ji ama ndị Igbo? Ibe anyị ji ama ndị Igbo anyị bụ asụsụ anyị. Kedu ibe ọzọ eji malụ ndị be anyị bụ nri ndị be anyị na-eri.
Nwoke n'ịmụrụ ọtụtụ mkpụrụ obi ma ndị ịmụrụ amara onye Igbo. Mana abịalị ntaanị ka ngosipụta na mmadụ na-anụ ụwa pụta na nwata ka ụwa wee malụ na ndị gboo esi etoro n'ụdị ụmụaka. Otu nwanne gị akasị a na anyị na-anụ ụwa. If you have ever doubted an incarnation, I am a proof that na mmadụ na-anụ ụwa. If everyone is ma, then in 100 years might not be able to say it. Now with due respect to this and also the make an one them. As for Kumata, Okuna Kumata, I wouldn't be among Kakuni. Standing on that existing protocol, I have to commence on my teachings. Malo 4H era, Ani Malo Mbe, Eno, Nankusi or the Igbo. And then they took women and note. balumbo day na akwụkwọ nke ọ kpọrọ After God is Dibia. Na ọtụtụ ndị na-ede akwụkwọ ọzọ ndị Igbo amara na ije mba dị iche iche efu na ọ bụrụ sọsọ ndị Juu ka anyị mụrụ. Okwu m asị gị na ndị Juu mụrụ anyị, asị gị na ije n'ụwa dị iche iche efu na ọ bụrụ sọsọ ndị Juu ka anyị mụrụ. Anyị nwasi ebe a jebe obodo ahụ a na-akọrọ gị mana mma atala gị mmanụ taanị. Standing on that protocol, I want to correct the impression that from esoteric understanding and research, I have studied the 34th dynasty that gave rise to Akajo Fochukwu Emekeri, and I can boldly tell you that Nafo Opinwa Bobi Woka. I repeat, Nafo Opinwa Bobi Woka. And I will explain what is Woka. In the concept of the 1800, when the Jews started chasing clout in the world, they are looking for people to conquer so that their identity can be made possible. We became victims and we played in their part. Revealed in Revelation chapter 3 verse 9 and Revelation chapter 2 verse 9. Going further, even the Bible na kuzulu came on a pastor na da bro n'eziokwu. Going further, Igbo nalu age gap na no Ogaka, Ogachi, Oganwu na Ogazi. Na Ogaka anyị abụrụ mmadụ, anyị bụ anyanwụ na ọnwa kpakpando. Ife niile nke malụ mma n'elu ụwa. We are energies, not human. Na Ogachi mgbe aka anyị bịa bụrụ mmadụ, bụrụ ụmụnta na-adịghị ike, ndị obi ha zuru oke na-enwere aghụghọ, spotless. N'oganwu mgbe aka mmalite nke amamihe bịa Dibia ikile n'ime mmadụ wee jụba ese onye bụ ka ọ bụ. O wee sị na onye nwa bụ mma ndụ, the beauty of life, mma nke ndụ. Na-emela anyị ji na-eti mmọnwụ the beauty of death. Maka na ibe eji eti mmọnwụ bụ ka anyị wee lota na mgbe mmadụ nọchara na mma ndụ na ọ ya agakwụkwa mma nke ọnwụ. Ndị aka akwụsị gị na ọ balụ n'ijide. When we transit to the other astral plane, we become mmọnwụ. That's why when we venerate masquerade, I know that ndị nna anyị ochie niile bago n'ijide. Ndị Igbo amaro na agacha Oganwu the age of enlightenment and knowledge. Anyị banye na nke chọrọ njọ nke a na-akpọ Ogazi. Ogazi bụ oke ihe ọjọọ na anya mmiri, ekworo na anya ukwu, ịkpa asị jupụtara n'ụwa. O nwere onye na-ajụ ese eziokwu, okpukpe mmadụ na-adịla anyị ka ọ nwere ife ọ bụ. Ya bụ Ogazi. Mere ndị Igbo ji atụ inu si azị gbakwa. Metụ nwanne gị aka si ya azị gbakwa. Mgbe ndị Igbo si gị azị gbakwa, ọ na-elote na anyị na-aṅụ iyi tọse ka anyị ghara imekwa ka anyị fụ Ogazi n'oge nke anyị. November 21, 2012, we transited from Ogazi to Oganwu. Anyị si n'ọgbọ ọjọọ wee banye n'ọgbọ amamihe. Ndị so Igbo kpọrọ ya the age of Aquarius. To prove this, even the Indians know that they came from us, Manuna Amaro. The Harappan civilization of India gave credit to the ancient Africans, made reference in the Sanskrit, assumed from the ancient Igbo artifact. Igbo Igbo gosi na ndị Igbo mụtara India. Iwe sị m na Igbo si Israel bịa. Gị na nna gị onye ya ebu ụzọ mụta dị ọkpala. Ana m ajụ unu bụ ndị okenye. Gị na nna gị onye ya ebu ụzọ mụta dị ọkpala. Proving history that the white man played us is using the Bible as the base of history. According to Galatians chapter 4 verse 24, the Bible said that I am not real. I am a story book. The Bible gave Galatians 4:24. I say for all these are an allegory. Akụkọ ifo. Onye bụ Igbo? Igbo mụrụ idu. Eri mụrụ idu. Idu eri kingdom wepụ obi wee mụọ idu n'ọba. Present day Benin. Igbo mụgidere mmụọ ọdụ na nwa nke a na-akpọ Oduduwa. Ị mara onye Igbo. Isi m na isi Israel. Kwaka na nasi agba asị papa. Onye people, Kaibidona in the emerald tablet of Tahuti and the tablet of Gilgamesh, even the Sumerians and Mesopotamia gave credit to Nayeri. He had Oyabu Eshi. Never knew what you know. Sigi Kemweri, Eshimwe, Erimwe, Ehimwe, Iboli Eshi, Iboli Eri, Iboli Ehi, Iboli Evi. Ine okuma kanna mwa. Jenu ne kuna susudi ichi na omu ya kwa bike. Mane maro nye ebo. Makande ya bi quote in Bible. Ebo 613 codified laws in the Judaism nisi. So before you go back kwado. Ibo maro nye fabo. I've challenged my Israeli friend that I can prove to you that Israel have rafu obodo. Eban Israel putata. Ihana akwe abo upper Kemet. And they introduced 3 deities and Belo. Pastor Kulobo with them no. That reverend Bidolos Yoma. He wrote him Narumbo Nebue. Osina Yahweh must be worshipped. And I am here to tell you to make your research. If you don't find out that Yahweh will have Allah syndicate and burn me alive. He wrote to Farabunago de Banakibla Robunago Bonyoso. Exodus 25 verses 18. And thou shalt mold me 2 cherubim. Verse 22. Upon it I Chukwu will stand to commune with thee. Unu ga abulu malu senabo. Nenye kamubu chineke na aboko siyo ka abu no. Amena ani wa abu bela alose. Maiva ba alose. Bakana yade bela alose. Aina akoda alose. The cherubim is a medium through which we communicate to Chukwu. Alose is the 2 words that gave you alose. Ihena apose amone imagine for. But before the concept of alusi, only if I know Orokala, but the energy summation, if I know we have Orokala is Yogidi. Orokala is Yogidi. A complete opinion in the Bible, Sigi, me was in Isna de Bogidi Megan, Bogidi Megan. Orokala Bogidi.
Sarag Magala,
Kandi, Ocha Kopeli, Tinelagan the Bible, Sigi, Na Uza. From the work of covenant naga, of who God had opinion, could imagine it. Kedebo in body. So Sony Bokonya Babali and Eben Niadronson, Nanansia in Israel. So Sony Bo, Tonya Room Piasia na room, Webedinson. So Sony Bo, Sanandi of Fekena Moro Chileke, in Sokalia by Ijebe River Jordan Nebe, Belemanabana, Yesuno Mambaladi. Only Menunifa. We have Psalm 4 verse 3. The Egyptian gave credit to our ancestors. Even if you don't know, no one knows about Israel. I don't know. I said, I need a Dibia, a journey Ipob, Guinea Dibia. The word Dibia is from 2 words, Dibia. In the word, in Igbo language, Di is a master or expert. Dichi means an expert in multiple yams. Onye na kochiri mbo. Dioka. Umudoka, wani mudoka neba. Dioka. Onye na abusu, onyoka. Dioka and
sorry, no. I hope you guys enjoyed the teaching. Why this message he preached here is very important. That he preached this message in na isi Igbo nearly. Ebi Igbo si ebido. But that time I can't preach this message. Also, call why na mother na no one no. So in the end, I know below one call, but only the neighbor working. That's just the fact. And they are going to wear that God and they will put God there that's not Jacob, Mota, Israel. No. I'm sorry that I don't have to pray. I haven't had much time to pray the last side about the God, but the next time we pray it. But now, Let's get connected to Nnamen, another wonderful guy named Iwe Silike. One of ndo may interview on that very day. Let's go.
In another part of this world, but we said no, we must find where we came from. And then he opened Urobo eyes to this Eri festival. That is our father from Aguleri, that he born us. We are the children of Jacob. We say we don't want to separate ourselves again. As a Urobo man, we need to vigilance and do what our father, our father was ready to do. That is where Urobo people has come here in every year to come and do the festival that festival that they are doing in every year. That is why we came.
All right, wonderful people, I welcome you. This is the Nnamen TV show, and I remain your own faithfully Chukwemeka, the Unify Igbo's now proponents. I am here in the ancient kingdom of Idu Eri, and a very, very wonderful and special guest right here in the kingdom. I have
Joseph.
Tell us your name, please.
Mr. Joseph Apollos.
Joseph Apollos.
Yes, from Delta State.
From Delta State. Really?
Yes.
So where are you? I mean, are you Urobo Ishekiri or
I'm an Urobo man.
Urobo? How do we greet Urobo people?
Urobo Wado.
Urobo Wado.
Urobo Wado.
Urobo Wado.
Urobo Wado.
Urobo Wado.
Wado. The
area. Okay. Thank you. So, tell us your visit to this ancient site, the Idu Eri Kingdom. Can you tell us about this, please?
Yes.
From your own understanding.
My people, this is because we are making a mistake for a long time ago before. Because we doesn't know where we came from, we doesn't move in the land. But in a few years ago, we find the detail that one of our brother calling Mr. Ejiro, he opened our eyes to this where we came from. Because they have been deceiving us in many years ago. That we are different in another part of this world, but we said no, we must find where we came from. And then he opened Urobo eyes to this Eri festival. That is our father from Aguleri, that he born us. We are the children of Jacob. We say we don't want to separate ourselves again. As a Urobo man, we need to vigilance and do what our father, our father was ready to do. That is where Urobo people has come here in every year to come and do the festival that festival that they are doing in every year. That is why we came. We came last year, and then this year we are come again because we can never forget our father's land.
Wow! So
that's why
this means that the Igbo man, the Soko man, the Urobo man are actually one people.
Yes, because he is the one that he opened our eyes into this our ancient father. Because we have lost before, because our elderly people did not tell us the history of this ancient day of this thing. Even though when we ask them, they say we came from Benin. We came from Benin. But they have never tell us the detail of the history, how the thing, how do we connect to the Benin people. But I will thank God because is a woman that will open the eyes of a somebody to a something that can make you to find the home that you come from, that you cannot be a slave in this earth. That is why we always honor him in every year. Really, that is the one that he was really leading us to this event of this Eri festival. we always thank him so much because he made us to know that we are from the son. We are the son of
Wow, this is big, this is huge, and this is deep.
Yes.
So ever since you found out your connectivity, your connection, your ancestral connection with the Igbo man, with Eri, have you seen the Igbo man differently?
Well, because as he be, we have never had access to him one-on-one because we have another leader. I have a son that I'm following in this race. I cannot go beyond that person,
yes,
except that person give me the
gives
order,
you order, yeah,
that I should go to him, that he should tell me the more history about this thing.
Okay. Now, do you think that the Urobo people are actually ready to have a very strong ally with the Igbos in order to begin, for progress sake, in order to have more progress, more success as a people? The Urobo man, the Soko man, the Ishekiri man, and the Igbo people, since we have one connection, since we have traced our origin to a particular progenitor who beget us, and everybody is spread now, everybody is doing this. Do you think that we can come together again for prosperity's sake? Do you think that?
Yes, I know that we can come together very well, that it can make us to be a good connection together as before that our forefather was so very big. I know that because when they are seeing this thing in net, in social media, that we are telling them this thing, their knowledge will open, that we go to the detail to know, because this generation is the one that they are find the truth of the way that we are be together, because we are saying we are not Igbo, but for me, to my understanding, for the Isoko man that he brought me to this thing, I've already opened my eye that yes, we can come together. When our leader, when we give them this thing, that they go to the detail, they can come where that we can move ahead to be one again.
Thank you. What's your name again?
My name is Joseph Apollos.
Joseph Apollos. I would like to visit Urobo Kingdom. I would like to visit. I will get your number after this interview. Then we book an appointment. I will come with my team, and we will find out. We will interview more people. We will try to relate and expand our relationship with the Urobo people. Thank you again. Thank you for coming to the ancient kingdom of Idu-Eri. Thank you.
Thank you so much. God bless.
So, my people, you can see this is Name interviewing our brethren and Urobo man. You can see what he said. My ear are not bigger than yours. I know that you understood what he said. All those things, we are all one. We are all one people. We are all one people. But the enemy came and sowed the enemy seed between us and our brethren. But I believe, as I obliterated at the one man, or the wabo, I believe that whatever that happened yesterday, the both parties can push it aside and we focus, because in Kedimiruka, the one in front is bigger than the one who have passed. It's very important. Namen, thank you so much. Now, let's bring an Isoko man, I think. An Isoko man interview again by Namen.
Grandfather's land. This is my home. Many people don't know that we and our Igbo brothers share the same ancestral family.
Really?
Yes.
Which is?
The descendants of Oba. Oba is the third son of the
Hello, wonderful people. I am Chukwemeka, the Unified Igbos now proponent. I am still here in the ancient kingdom of Idu Eri, and I am having a very illustrious son of Isoko Wado. You know, the most important, the most beautiful thing is that this kingdom is hosting one of the ancient festivals, and you are here as an Isoko person. First of all, before we proceed, I want you to introduce yourself and greet your people, because in this channel, I can assure you that a lot of your people are following us. Introduce your name and give them a shout out.
Okay. Isoko Wado.
Yeah.
Isoko Wado.
Yeah.
Isoko Wado.
Ijo.
You go run?
No, I don't go run. Wow.
So I am Ajiro NF Delis Onyedenwe Obodago. I'm from Isoko South local government area in Delta State. I'm from Araya community, to be precise. So today we are here. You know, there are been a saying, is Isoko Igbo or Isoko is a day part of Igbo? Maybe as we are going, as we keep on listening, we come to that.
Okay, but why are you here? Why are you here?
Okay, why I am here is because I am in my ancestral land. That is our great grandfather's land. This is my home. Many people don't know that we and our Igbo brothers share the same ancestral family.
Really?
Yes.
Which is?
The descendants of Oba. Oba is the third son of him. The descendants
Oba
of
Benin. Oba Benin.
You are talking about, how did they get that name? Oba of Benin. Is the Oba the third son of Eri?
Really?
This is what many people don't know. And when you begin to say it, they begin to ask you, how did you get your history? And I keep telling them, go and make your own research because I've done mine. Among the children of you have Agbo, you have Ata, which is
the Kogi, the Ata, Kogi,
the
Gala people here. Yeah.
The Igedes. Those are the descendants of Ata.
Really?
Then the Oba, where are his descendants? Where are his children? Those are the things that people don't know. So Oba gave back to Edozuno, they abbreviated Edo. And Edozuno gave back to Onitsha, and Bini was spelled Bini. That is the real spelling of Bini. Go and find it. Then Bini and the Onitsha traveled down Onitsha stop before across the river, before he get to Bini continued, he's a warrior, with his half brothers and everybody, down to where you call Bini today.
When you say Bini, you mean the Igodomigodo?
The Igodomigodos, yes. The real original indigenous people of Bini is Igodomigodo. So they are the children of Bini. Now, from there, the Edo, where the Edo come from, is that Edozuno. It's just like when Eri landed here, he built Obi for his father.
Yes.
So that's when you are hearing Edo, is Edozuno. So from there, before they migrated, some of them left that place. Like they have been as the empire there. Before they migrated down to where they call Ife, where they say Ijife.
On this platform, but let me also meet our Ishekiri brothers and our Urobo brothers.
Okay.
Thank you. So what's your name again?
I'm Ajiro Obodago.
Adirogene. Obodagoro.
Yes. Obodago, not Obodagoro.
Okay, Obodago.
Obodago. Generation does not end.
Okay, Obodago.
Yes.
That is a Isoko language. Really? There are more to learn about Isoko.
Okay.
I mean, with your special invite, I'll have to come.
Okay.
Isoko South, right?
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you, brother.
So much.
I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right.
So I want to know from an Isoko man again. We are all one. We are all one people. But the foreigner came in and sowed disconnection seed and sowed the seed of enemy. We are all one people. Now, I'm going to play a place that the Ezenli give them title. Let me bring it up. Where they receive title from Ezenli. From Shekile, Urobo, and Isoko. It's very important.
This is No, this one back. My police like back
Maazi, you are welcome, Maazi. Yeah. You are welcome, Maazi Dakus. You just learning this thing, the program, well, and the festival and the festival. So just to learn it for record proposing. Maazi, before, because I still have a couple of videos I have to play. Before then, please introduce yourself. Just introduce yourself before. Let me go for that. When I finish, when I'm done, then.
Which record purpose? Which of the record purpose are you talking about? Among of the records purpose.
Yeah, but first of all, introduce yourself. Let me finish the program so that we can able to talk one or two things before we call it a day. So.
Yeah, but I'm not going to stay long on your program. What happened is that.
Yeah.
The so-called Igbo people don't know what they want. There was a day when I got advised to let go of that program or to distract attention of what we are looking for, because they don't know what they are looking for. Those people, those groups, don't know what they are looking for. It's just to distract attention what we are fighting for. There is no way you can get Igbo without Biafra. It can't work. It cannot work because you don't know your beginning, you don't know your end. All this boomerang and running from head to scale, it's not going to help them. The Britain who did that deliberately did it because none of you know the history of Igbo and the beginning of
Okay, Maz, I think Maz, when you were not much time for this now because I cannot at this middle of program. So I think maybe we can have a program some other time. You can able to express yourself, your objective view. But meanwhile, because I have a couple of videos I'm still going to play, even when the Ezen go to Ezu Omambala River, the two rivers that join together, you know.
But those things, I think they play a video on there, but those things doesn't matter. That's what I'm saying. It doesn't matter. It's there. You're not going to change it because they are all there. Even the other small girl from Benin City is talking something on that. My question to him and to all this thing, how are you going to separate Benin from Igbo? Because everything that Benin did on earth, because with the Igbo, that is why you see them, all those wars as Benin fought, the Igbos are by their side, fought along with them. That's what makes them strong. You can't change it. The Oba knows it. And that is why Britain do not want to bring up those stories. Then, if an Igbo man who we are kidnapped in the name of slavery, because they kidnapped Orlando and his sister, then he paid his slavery money in 1790. 1779 or 1780 something, right? Then ask yourself this question: how long did Britain start to deal with the Igbos before they could kidnap that guy? After his school, he went to university. He became an author, writer. He wrote a series of books before he paid. How long? Okay, Benin history in United Kingdom, if you go there, you see it 18 something. But this guy paid his slavery at the age of 17 something. And ask yourself, how long did Britain and the Igbo start to do their business or whatever? That's a question. Because I don't want to go there. The history is the Britain know that I know everything they are doing. And that is why I say they could not they will not go away with that their criminality. The problem they deceive the world with this their demonic satanic democracy, and that's it. They will bring the loyalists to them, the criminals, ones, politicians, and impose it on you, and you are fighting yourself. Then whereby the politicians are giving them the opportunity to go away with their criminality, which is anyway. I try me to talk because Ndi Banya didn't know. Master Hango for another Aquagro for
Yeah. Okay.
So we need to fight what we are fighting. Those histories are there. You can't take it away. You cannot take it away. So they know. So again, what fear? The only source for we to get that large, because the partition Igbos, all the massive, they can side Cameroon, they can Equatorial Guinea, they can very far away from other African countries. The people trying to achieve the Biafra, wish the whole world. Why you don't want to hear the history of Biafra?
So Maazi, there's a video I want to play again now. When this, yeah.
Don't go when there's a better.
So ụmụ Igbo, that mmiri ka a na-akpọ amalamba ezu na ọmambara. Ihe bụ mmiri, but anyị nwa as na onye amara adịrị na be nna ya. I believe that na nke dị outside the more powerful than nke anyị nwe. That is why na ndị ụka ya si na enwe achọrọ ịga Holy Land. Ụfọdụ agawa Israel, some agawa Rome, Holy Land. Ndị na-akpụ isi na ana achọghị ịga na their Holy Land, agawa Saudi Arabia, ụfọdụ agawa Iran. But nke gị inwe akpọrọ ya na ajọ ofe ka ọ bụ. No? So Maazi, I think because I'm going to wind down in maybe in 5 minutes. Then maybe we have to come up, or maybe if you want to come up, we have to talk about the case of Ebukobi and the Simon Ekpa, because I have made two broadcasts on it, and how much Simon Ekpa want to blackmail Ebukobi, undermining that what Ebukobi said is wrong, but Ebukobi have to come out and tender apology, and that ends there. So we're not going to talk about it here.
Excuse me, yeah. I want to say something. Whatever Ebukobi said concerning Imo State, Ebukobi is from Imo State.
Maazi Woniwo, I think I in this program. So in 5 minutes time, I will come down. Then I will come on Facebook. Then I know there one-on-one. We'll talk about it. It will be more better. You what I mean? Right. Yeah. Just one day I'll come on Facebook one-on-one so we can talk about it. Yeah. So now, kaya kuno fi wo mai nwe mo na akpa ijele. So mụnwa ka na-akpọ ijele na the Eli festival, and this festival, the way it's going, oge Igbo ya abịakọta ọnụ, I can celebrate here just like Xmas or Ewulina, or we can have this festival and the Iliji, 2 of them. I make all this so unique in our lifetime. So I catch on now why as a Kejeli Joffo or Kaga Eli festival. I am all this so big, the world will know about it. Because Igbo, I don't know to Igbo, Abiawago, I won the Ndibo Kaibo, I won Ndibo on the Bo Kaibo. And I thank God for Maazi Dibia. I thank God for Maazi Dibia and Amen. And Igwezo TV. These men, they are doing great. Chineke gozie unu. This is the liver too. So yeah, this is some of the activities during the time of the Eli festival. It's so unique. So I make this so unique that people will be coming. It's very important. We must build our own. So we must support this Eli festival. The next year will be more greater than this. And another one, this Iliji always I am so unique. Because so we must call our own and make our own great. So on this note, because I'm going to run another program with my friend. No, so please, if you come across this video, share and like. It's very important. Thank you. Bye bye.